here. Hi guys, I was going to do a video today called The Day of Rest. I just got off a 4-day, I think it was 3 days, and then hi H-Top Music, nice to have you. And I like to do live videos and upload them. Hello, hi Kyle, hi Stardust. Stardust, I wasn't able to make you a wrench because I didn't have on my phone. I had to have, I think, your somehow I had to get it in there from my, you probably understand, you have your subscriptions blocked, so I wasn't able to grab it, but I could figure it out. Hello Grant, how are you? So nice to have you guys. My Noah boy gets off at noon, so I got about an hour. And you know, it took me like a half hour to get the lighting right. Because I wanted to make sure you guys could see me. You at work, you just got a few? I understand. Sometimes I can't pull my live stream when I'm at work because I guess my data plan is not strong enough. Well, I'm glad you're all here. I'm having a day of rest, and I'm going to pick up Noah. Yesterday, he missed school because he didn't feel good. But I sent him today because I got a school nurse and told her to call me if there's any problems. So I only got about an hour to chat, and I wanted to get a video out before I go on my next 4 days. It's Thirsty Thursday? Oh, well, sure. I'll have time to come. Yeah, Noah gets picked up tonight at about 6 or 7. So what time is your Thirsty Thursday, Grant? And we'll make sure we all come. I'm sure you have a time difference, but isn't it later tonight about, what, 8 or 9? Or do you do it pretty early? Let us know and I'll let the chat know. You probably got pulled away to work, didn't you? Well, we'll find you, Grant. I'll list your, below this video, I'll list your link. So, a shout out to Grant. He's got Thirsty Thursday tonight, and we'll all go hang out with him later if we don't have anything else to do. Just heading out soon, off to work. It's Friday where you are, early in the morning. Hey, early bird. So nice to see you. Glad you came. I think it's at 7 p.m. if you can get out early enough. Well, whenever you come on, I get notifications because I rang your bell. Uncanny Kyle's laughing. I can slide down. I just figured this out. And I'm going to see who said DIY Garden. DIY Garden. Hello. I just got in watching some of your videos. Yes, I did. That's what I'm doing today. I'm catching up on people's videos. So I'm going to catch up on the chat. You just hit the little button and you can slide it, just so you guys know. You love big smiles, huh? Well, we're going to come over and see your smile tonight, that's for sure. I'm in my cushy chair. I got this chair off the side of the road. Hello, Geeky Goodies. How are you today? And Uncanny Kyle is from New Zealand, and they had their first warm summer. Sandra's Homespun Live. Hello. How are you? Nice to have you. Today is my day of rest, and I've got some new subscribers that I'm going to catch up on. You're welcome, Grant. Gotta go. Everybody in the room say bye and sub to Grant and hit the bell, because later tonight he's going to visit. I'll tell you what he has a lot of. Hi, Kyle. Hello, everyone. Sub to each other. Ring Grant's bell, because he is going to have Thirsty Thursday, and he does a lot with vets. There's a lot of vets over on his channel. Bye. Bye, Grant. We'll see you next time. We'll see you later tonight. But I always take notes, you know that. And I have got a lineup, and I'm going to put it in my drop down along with Grant's channel in case you want to get over there. I'll be over there tonight because I'll have the baby gone. Oh, is there a dad in the room? Which one's your dad, Grant? I didn't know that. Let me see. Did I miss anybody? I don't think so. I don't think I missed anybody. Oh, Kyle. Kyle, Grant is your son. So nice to meet you. Nice to meet you both. Are you going to be there tonight too, Kyle? Well, come see you too. But, excuse me. I've got a little bit of allergies. And so they have put me for another 4-day stretch. And I don't like that. I like 4 days in between. 4 days on, 4 days off. Or 3 and 3, what have you. So because it's the holidays where I work, it's the holidays before the holidays. And we have I do a lot of warehouse work. You'll be there and we will see you. Nice to meet you. Kyle. Clyde. We will. Nice to meet you, and we will see you over there at Grant's later tonight. I have been trying to catch up on my day of rest, and Noah's gonna take over my iPad when he gets here because he's not feeling well, and then I'm gonna use my phone until it dies, and then I'll charge it up to make sure I'm ready for Grant's. And I have got a lineup, and I'm going to put it in my drop down under a playlist. And who I've been hanging out with, besides Grant on live streams, is I've been hanging out with Douglas Fairchild. Gotta go? It's so nice to see you, Uncanny Kyle. So nice to see you. Come back and make a comment under this video so people can click onto you. No, I don't work in the medical field. That's full moon work for sure. No, I work in a warehouse. It's warehouse type of work for, I don't mention exactly where. All right, do that for me. You guys remember to come back and always put a hi, and that way people can see who was in the room. Bye, Kyle. So I've been hanging out with Douglas Fairchild. He hit 1,000. I was like waiting for him to hit that 1,000 mark because I get excited about that. I like to support fellow YouTubers and help them get to that. Gene Chambers is here. Hello, Gene. I'm going to put Gene in my playlist for today because he makes dolls and helps children. He's Santa's helper. That's what he does. So you need to look more into Gene. He's an interesting person. He's an interesting character. I'm glad you're here. I was watching Doug Fairchild hit his 1,000. I happened to get to be there when he was doing a live stream. And I was like, yay! I like to celebrate. All of them are milestones. When you hit 1, when you hit 2, and so on. So I was excited to be part of that. He's got a co-host. I wish I had a co-host. If I could figure out how to bring someone on the panel, I sure would. I would love to do that. That way I'd have someone that, question and answers. I think that would be loads of fun. But Douglas Fairchild, his little co-host is Project Dorton. He's got his own. But Dorton and him, when they get together, it reminds me of Beavis and Butthead. That's what them two remind me of. So I've been chuckling around with them a little bit. But what I enjoy is watching them eat lunch. I love mukbang. I like to watch people eat. Clyde says, bye, have a nice day, take care, everyone. And he will come and see us tonight if you guys are up and available for Grant. But the Fat Man Adventures, I've been enjoying watching them eat. They'll go to a lunch cafe or a bar and grill and tell us what they're eating. I think that's fun. I would like to try that. I would like to go to one of my favorite soup and sandwich shops and do a live and have you guys have lunch with me. I think that would be fun. I got an idea from them when they did that. And you know who I've been bumping into everywhere I go? Everywhere I'm commenting, every live stream I go to, I've been bumping into Harry Fessler. Excuse me. He's got a video out about making steak fajitas, and that's what I'm thinking about having for supper. Gene Chambers, let's see what this says. I want to be a tester for all these people making cookie videos. What I do is I'll watch a cooking video, Gene, and I'll get inspired, and I kind of put my own twist on it, though. We got 10 people in the room. Hi, everyone. And then I taste it. So I call it the Bell Rule, and that's what Big H, Harry, he does. He calls it the Bell Rule. When you make a food video, the most important part is not just what you're doing and the seasonings. I want you to taste it and tell me how it turned out. I don't want to just see a picture of food. I want a little bit further. And what I really want is I want to taste it. Sarah's Homespun Live says, I do too much tasting around here. You're so cute. Ah, I had another one on there. Sorry I keep touching where the camera is supposed to be. That's going to make a yucky video. And Geeky Goody says, I would love for everyone to make their recipes. Yeah, we could try them all out. I just think put a spin on it. If I pull this up, it might be easier. I'll work on that. So, Harry, I've been bumping into him. Like, when I'm commenting, he'll be commenting too. So, we have been bumping into each other, and I'm going to do his steak fajita is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that, I'm pretty sure. Now, I change my mind all the time. I do what I want, but I might. I've got the stuff for it. And I'm going to tell you who else has been cooking. We've got these men in the kitchen, and it is surprising to me because my guy, Jack Farm Boy, he is such a sweetheart. He's got a really good personality. He's one of my new subscribers. He made an acorn squash, ladies. I know I've got a couple ladies still in here with me. And I love squash. I like to put brown sugar and butter on it. But acorn are hard to work with. Jean Chambers says, okay, Belle. Whoops. Thought I would say hello, go to work on the dolls and make toys, and have a great day, everyone. Jean, make sure when this video uploads, you put your contact in there so everyone can subscribe to you, because I want them to see Santa's helper. Because a lot of times during the holidays, people want to donate their time or their energy, and what a better way to donate someone that, helps other people, helps these kids get their toys and their dolls. Lipstick is here. Hi, you love cooking too? And Lovely Kid Japan, hi Tina, how are you? I've been catching up with you too, girl. Let's see. Drunken One, hi, nice to have you. You guys make sure you subscribe to everyone. Most of you know each other, but there was a couple in there that I don't think everyone knows. I'm going to pull up so I can read better without keep sticking my finger in your face. Oh. So, this Jack Farm Boy, he's one of my subscribers. He's making an acorn squash, and he put butter, brown sugar, but he had a hard time cutting it. And that kid's got some knives. He's got a big collection of knives. He works on knives. So, I was thinking, he's got that kitchen knife. He might have to go out to the shed and get one of those machetes he owns to get that hard acorn cut. Then he gave us a little trick on how to make them level so they're not rolling around in the pan. So I found that interesting, and I've linked that below. I've got a couple of new ladies that's been watching me, and I've been watching, I only got to see one or two of theirs. But when I went over, they do like I do, because they're smaller YouTubers. They got time to chat back with me. So we've been chatting back and forth in our comments. And I'm going to tell you right now, I enjoy that quite a bit. I get to know the person. Not only do I get to see their face, but and hear their stories, but it's fun to chat with them. So I'm happy to have them on board, and I wanted to tell you, now that I've got the chat pulled up so I can read it without sticking my finger in your face. Yeah, isn't Grant a nice looking feller? He did leave, so you're probably gonna have to. You're probably like, I'm gonna come tonight. Come later tonight. He's got Thirsty Thursdays, and you can come about 7 o'clock his time. So you'll have to figure out what his time is. Just go over, subscribe to him, ring his bell, and then you'll be set. His dad's coming, and I think his dad might be a little cutie pie too. All right, this lady that I'm enjoying visiting with right now, her name is Cammy's Simple and Not Always Easy Life. She is off the grid, and hi, Debra. Debra learning to live frugal. How are you this morning, love? I'm having my coffee, but I'm out of creamer, and I thought of you and that pumpkin creamer. Pumpkin. Everywhere I go, everything's pumpkin. She enjoys it, though. My 4 happy faces. Nice to see you. What we're talking about today is I have to pick up Noah Boy at noon, so I don't get a whole full day off, but I'm resting while I can. I have to have a day of rest because I play real hard. I'm a hard player, and my work is, they pay me to exercise. That's how I look at it. They pay me to exercise. We have 13 in the room. Make sure everybody subscribes to each and every one. She's having coffee too, and she doesn't blame me. Debra does not blame me for having a day of rest. But when I pick up Noah, he's not really feeling well. I sent him because they have a school nurse, and I told the school nurse, just call me if there's a problem, because a lot of times they got them germs from there, and if he ain't got a fever or running to the restroom, I try to send him because I figure the nurse will know what to do, and then if he's that sick, he needs to go to the doctor. I have to set up a doctor's appointment. Yeah, I'm hoping he gets feeling better too, but he has allergies, and everyone's affected with allergies. So this lady that I'm really enjoying, her name's Cami Simple, but not all the easy life. She does like a sit-down talk, kind of like Debra. Debra, you should get to know this lady. She's new and she don't have very many subscribers, but I seen Harry over there, and he's pretty much in the loop. So I'm going to catch up on her today because she seems to be quite sweet and simple, and she knows how to make the best of frugal. She really does. So I'm going to enjoy her today, this afternoon. And I don't know if you guys know this, and this is a big announcement for me. Our WWF guys that are getting together and doing wrestling videos, they call it SPW. Chip, he is back in the news. Chip is back in the news. So jump over and see Sean under Sean's channel. I went ahead and linked his in my playlist because I want you guys to go see that the fun has not stopped. It's only begun. So Chip's out talking about, and I'm interested. I like to watch that wrestling stuff. So does Debra. Finally live frugal. Let's see. I seen some 4 happy faces said, "Hi, lovely Japan Tina. I have received community." Oh, and they're talking to each other about how to take care of their videos and their channels. It's a good place to come together and ask others, what would you do? I Google everything. So a lot of things that I learn, I Google, and then I watch others, and you'll be surprised what you pick up from one another. Let's see who all is in the room. I want to make sure I give everybody a shout out. When we had a couple people that are at work, and they just came in. Clyde Hubbard was in. That's Grant's dad. Did you guys know that? I bet you did, Tina. I bet you knew that. Hello. Hi, Stella Bella. How are you? Longtime friend. And Family Loveless is here. Lipstick's here. And everyone is subscribing to each other, and that's the way we like it. And Kenny Kyle was here for a minute. He had to go. They're all in their little lunch breaks. And H-Top Music. You can never go wrong subbing to a music because you can enjoy that. You can make their playlist yours and just have an afternoon of doing dishes and listening to them. That's loads of fun. I got my JJ that I like. He's not in my lineup today, but he's in my lineup almost every day. That's for sure. One of the things I was wanting to talk about that I'm going to catch up on this afternoon is I like to watch people's dogs. Do you guys like that? You're welcome, sweetheart. Do you guys like watching other people's animals? I mean, cats are cool, but some of these dogs are kind of cute too. You got to give dogs their day. See, cats are usually in the house and the dogs are outside playing. But Pickerick's dog is so cute. His name is Scooby, and he's in some of his videos. And Scooby-Doo, his name, he looks like Petey off the Little Rascals. I love the Little Rascals show. That's kind of a cute show I grew up on. I like the new movies they have out. But Pickerick has a dog named Scooby. Yeah, and I went ahead and listed him because I want to see more what Scooby's up to. And I'm going to also learn how to put potatoes in the ground. He does a potato video that I like. And lastly, that I'm going to catch up on today, and because she reminds me of when my grandma was younger and I was younger, of course, my grandma lived with each of her girls. She had 4 daughters, and she lived with each of her girls for 4 or 5 years each, and helped us when we were little kids. She helped take care of us when we were tiny, like before we were 6 and went to school. And my grandma used to have real long hair. She believed her hair was her strength, like Samson in the Bible. And I used to watch her on Saturdays, wash her long hair, roll it, set it, and then tease it out and make this big natural curly bun and put like a little barrette in the back. And I used to really enjoy watching her do her hair. And this lady, her channel's name's Home Again, so that made me think, oh, I would just love to be home again. And she's cutting her hair, and her hair is gray, and it looked like my grandma's long hair. So I'm going to catch up on her because she makes me feel like I'm home again. I'm going to catch up on her today. Sorry, guys, I get emotional when I think of my family, and how much I miss them. I'm sure you guys do too. We're just naturally, built to have happiness and miss people we love. And, it's just natural. There's nothing wrong with that. You just feel it and you just remember them. And that's part of the grieving process too, is remembering, good memories. Poor Happy Faces. She gets emotional too and she thinks of her family. DIY Gardener, I really enjoyed you. You guys have to sub to DIY Gardener. I've seen them around town, let me tell you. I'm going to see who else is in here. Someone said hi to me. Geeky Goody said, hi, Bella. Uncanny Kyle. Uncanny Kylan's from New Zealand, so he's like the next day, early in the morning, when he says hi to us, and that's kind of interesting. Let me catch up. Let's see. Who else is here? I didn't mean to get all teary-eyed. But it is my day of best. I was going to wash my hair, but I think I might wait. I try to keep it far and in between and use those powder sprays to get your hair clean. All right. They're all subbing to each other. Wow. Okay. Who else do we got? Sometimes, yes, guys, we do get unsubbed to each other, and I feel like it's happened to me when I've subbed to the person and they're subbed to me and we're both creators. It's like they go through and say, you guys aren't going to sub each other. So I just go back, and if I'm missing somebody or if they make especially if they make a comment, I check, and it's like ridiculous the way I check every single person. Because normally I'm going over to see what they're up to see if they got a new video. So that is my way. Debra, Finally Living Frugal, asked me to give my tips once in a while because I have a lot of tips to make life easier. I use my history to find who I'm going to shout out because, I'm a shout out channel. And I just put it in my day. I talk about my subscribers to my subscribers. We talk about each other. And I use my comment section because that's who's, staying in my feed. Whoever's commenting on my video is staying in my feed. So I know right away. It don't matter how many bells you ring unless I believe you do live stream. That's when my bells really take effect, is when I have them as a live streamer. I do have a lot of tips, and one day me and Miss Debra, we talked back and forth all day, and Debra, I was so lonely that day. Usually on Sundays, what I used to do before, sometimes do you ever feel like your whole family disappears before, because people, they get older, and they're just bound to go where they belong as I get older, and then I'm supposed to be the hierarchy of the family. But we used to spend Sundays together. That was our day of rest together. So Sundays sometimes are very lonely for me. I don't care for sports that much. So that's like the only thing on. I do have YouTube, but I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, YouTube's quiet on Sundays. I believe a lot of the people I'm subscribed to, they're pretty quiet on Sunday. They do their Monday through Fridays, and they enjoy their family and enjoy church and things like that. Yes, and it gets really busy. So me and Debra, we chatted back and forth with each other, and it was like hours. Like we were cooking, and I was asking her about a roast, and she was telling me about some chicken. Lots of chat on Sundays, yeah, I'm sure of it. But when they're going real fast like that, it's nice if you want to subscribe to each other. Like I was at Douglas Fairchild's, and I didn't even know if anybody in the room, if I knew anybody. I think I had seen Jackie over there. And so I like to visit back and forth. Dawn Ziegler, hi, how are you today? Nice to have you. So pretty much me and her visited back and forth, and that was loads of fun. I appreciate that too. She gives me tips. Excuse me. And I have a lot of tips, and it's from playing with it so much. We chatted for hours. I know. And I kept telling her, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you go because I know her family's home. But her husband has been off work a little bit more than usual. So she's got to look at him plenty. You know, it's not like a Sunday was the only day she was going to get to be with him. YouTube is busy for subs on Sunday. Everyone seems to be live. I live stream hop between about 5 and 6 different channels. If you have a computer, you can pull up more than one. And I've done that before. I've had up like the Bones, Chasing Bones Inspectors, because he has a lot of new people. He's always pulling new people in, and I like to see what's going on in the neighborhood. And then I've been in Country Girls because I like her quite a bit. She has people that sing, and I like to hear all that. So that's enjoyable. And I just like to be with these people. I do. And I like to catch up on my day of rest, and especially if I've got new people that are real chatty. And when you have a small channel, you have plenty of time to be chatty with everybody. And you know me, I write paragraphs sometimes because I just want to know the person. It's like they're an ice cream sundae, and I want to find out more of each flavor. So that's how I determine, Debra, is whoever's chatting with me, they automatically get in my live stream. They only have to like 2 of my videos, and they've become in my live stream. Hello, Just Does Handbricks. How are you today? And that's just how I do it. And I'll tell you who else has asked me a lot of questions. I can pretty much read from the screen, so I'm going to stick with it. Am I long ways, guys? Can I ask you if I'm long ways? Because I think I finally have gotten my videos to be long ways and be able to see the chat. Can anyone tell if I'm long ways? Family Loveless is saying hi. They know each other. We know each other from other chats. Yes, I'm good. I'm hoping when I go ahead and load this. I don't know if you guys have ever thought of this. Yes, my screen's just right. I tried. It took me like a half hour to set up because I wanted the lighting right. Family, yes. Yes, it's the long way. Okay, I'm glad. And I like to take notes. Something else I was studying and I really wanted to talk more about, but I just don't know if people are interested. And then I got thinking it don't matter if everyone's interested, because if you guys see my title and it don't sound like something you are interested in, like if I put Noah and me at the park, you people take your kids to the park all the time. You might want to look at a couple of slides, but once you see one slide, you've seen them all. So I want to put more about, because I have a couple of subscribers that talk about this sometimes, but I've got this book, and usually you can get it at the doctor's office, and it's called Sugar Detox Made Easy. I am a sugar junkie, and I didn't know there's different types of sugar. Well, I'm sure I knew, but I didn't understand how they reacted to my body. And I'd like to do a little series, even if it doesn't have a lot of views, because I figure, like when I did 3 videos in a row, that was a lot, but I just didn't want to make one big video. I wanted to make it like throughout my day. I got 300 views on the 3. So it does add up. I just don't want to stress anybody out. So of the 3, whatever's interesting to you, I try to title it. So like if you just want to see my wig, or if you just want to go shopping, or if you wanted to drink some wine, you could pick from them 3. And I don't have any hurt feelings when you can't hit them all, because that to me would be unbearable, especially as you guys grow. A lot of my subscribers are growing, man. They are growing, and they got some good people. So this book here, I want to talk more about for Debra, because I know Debra, she watches stuff like this, and I see a difference in you, girl. I can tell you're really trying. And then Sean's channel, he's always trying different things with his diet. And I noticed he cooked, and I linked what he cooked. I was like, oh, we got another man cooking around here. I love to watch a man cook. I will do the dishes. Deborah's like, I'm tired of cleaning up this mess. I'll do the dishes. Just cook it, would ya? Because someone else's cooking tastes better to me, because I keep sampling it, seeing if it's right. And by the time I'm done, I'm full. I've already tasted everything. But I would like to talk more about Sugar Detox Made Easy. And you get these books free from the doctor's office. I don't know if your doctor has them, but they'll be on the table, and I'll ask, can I have one of these? And they'll say, oh yeah, we're going to get some new ones in. You can have it. And it talks about this person lost 23 pounds, detoxing their diet. Don't mind the dishes. It's my stove. My stove right now has got something boiled over on it. And I was thinking about doing a cooking video, you know, that squash. But I didn't feel like scrubbing the stove. So I need to get some kind of baking soda and let that sit on there. Baking soda and I think vinegar, and let that soak. I don't know who did what, but they made some kind of spaghetti craziness. And I'm like, oh geez, I got to clean that up before I can even go in there and video. But something else I was wanting to talk about in future videos is, you guys probably know about it and I don't. It's probiotics. And I read an article in a magazine where movie stars take probiotics every time they eat, even a snack, because it's got the same things in it that yogurt claims to have, but yogurt doesn't have enough to really make a difference. You would have to eat like a gallon of yogurt unless you made it yourself. And I don't know about you guys. I'm not making any yogurt. I don't know what I would do if I made yogurt. I wouldn't know if it was right or wrong. And I don't want to invest in the equipment. If I'm going to invest in equipment, it's going to be one of those electric canners like Paw Paw, doing it cheap. And some of the other YouTubers have them. They have electric canners, because they're not electric canners, they're pressure cookers, because I want to make my meat tender. You own a yogurt machine? My mom did, and she knew this. She knew you had to eat these cultures, but I couldn't get past the thought of she made it, you know, and maybe it wasn't, you know, going to work out for me. So when I bought these probiotics, I got them on sale. And I thought, well, if they're on sale, I'll try it and we'll see how it reacts. And I wanted to do it like the movie stars did, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But you want me to tell you what the top ingredient is on this one, this brand here. The top ingredient's corn syrup. What am I trying to do? I am trying to detox my body from sugar. And I'm thinking, these taste good. These are yumma, yumma, yumma. Well, yeah. Because it's got my favorite additive in it, and my favorite fake sugar, corn. And I've noticed certain sugars I eat, like sugar alcohol, certain sugars I eat are giving me intestinal problems, belly aches. So I am trying to get more natural, eat my honey, and I'm going to use these two things, and I thought I could study it, and then maybe we could talk about it, or if nothing else, just load something, and people that are more interested can help me through that process. I learn stuff from magazines. I don't know about you guys. I enjoy them. I just think magazines are so expensive. You know one of my favorite magazines? The Inquirer. I like that one. My mom used to buy it with her groceries every week, and I don't know why, but she would always say, they said, and we'd say, Mom, who's they? The Inquirer? We used to do that. Well, guys, I have had so much fun with you drinking our coffee. I don't think I drank any. Is everyone having their coffee or Pepsi? I'm going to catch up on some of these. A lot of times we're just talking to each other, and that's just fine with me because everybody needs to get together. Oh, yeah, them gummies. I have gummies for my vitamins also, and the reason why is Noah Boy likes them. So I eat the same ones I get him. I eat children ones. The other ones, I believe, upset my stomach if they're too strong. I have to cut them in half. So, yes, I think that there's a lot of corn. I'm going to have to investigate. I'm not going to throw away my vitamins. I'm not the type of person that when I go on a diet, I'm going to go in there and clean out the fridge. I just have to have discipline on anything I do. I have to do everything in moderation. And I've been teased for saying that. I've actually been teased. And I've heard people say, well, you got to give it gusto. You only live once. But maybe necessarily they don't have any problems. Maybe they don't have problems with doing things too much. Like if I start a collection of tea glasses, sometimes I'll go off the chain and I'll have totes full of them. And I don't need that many. I just need one. My buddy Bo, hi, he's having water. Yeah, I like a little lemon in my water. I've been taking juices, which I need to go check my juice and see how much sugars are in them. I'm going to start paying attention, Miss Debra. I'm at the age now where I got to get this under control. And I'm tired of having belly aches. And I want to ingest good foods in my life. You know, I want to try a little change. What's the worst thing? 6 months later, I go get a Big Mac and say, forget it all. You know, it don't hurt to change, try something new, and invest in yourself. And I'm trying to do it the most frugal way because these probiotics are expensive. I've been looking at them. They're expensive. So I have to figure out a different way to try to supplement that into my diet. And then I'll let you know. Because I feel like every time I go into the winter, I get 5 to 10 pounds heavier. I actually wear a bigger size jeans. And I like to have that extra weight on me. I'm getting a text message from my boss who I made homemade cherry wine. And I took a bottle to my boss. And I just got 3 texts in a row letting me know how yummy, delicious it is. I knew that. So sorry if was loud. I don't know. You're supposed to turn your phone on airplane mode, but I was afraid I'd accidentally shut off my Wi-Fi. So sorry about that, guys. Well, what I was saying is, you might have to remind me that I want to learn more about probiotics. And so you guys, if you don't already know, should check it out. You can Google everything and catch a little article. And then I'm always about 10 pounds heavier when I go into the winter, like fall to the turkey time. And I like that because I've been sick in the winter before, and you can really lose a lot of weight. And I've had problems both ways. I've had problems being too heavy, and I've had problems being too thin. And with my type of work, I have to have a little weight on me. What's for lunch today? I'm thinking about having chicken noodle soup because I'm going to have a big meal this evening. I'm thinking about having steak fajitas, and steak's real heavy on me. I feel like steak stays with me for like 24 hours, but it's good because then I feel nice and full. But Noah likes chicken noodle soup, so I'm thinking about having chicken noodle soup with him. And I was telling Debra learning to live frugal yesterday, I love bread with my food. My grandma was a real big bread eater. So when I go into winter, I'm usually heavier, but I feel real heavy. And I don't get on the scales. I don't believe in them. I have a set of scales, but I don't believe in them. They upset me and make me sad. I don't like them. So I just go by how my jeans fit. And I know when you put them in the dryer, they'll shrink. I'm still getting texts from how delicious that wine was. I think he might be drinking wine right now. Who else would be texting that many? Who else? You're going to have tuna fish. Yum. Sounds good. I like tuna fish. Gotta go. Thank you, Geeky Goodies. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm still going to have my sweets and my treats, but I'm thinking about trying to heal my intestinal tract because something's got me not feeling well. So I don't give up on all my treats. I have to have them. You'll see in all my videos I've got sugar cake, cookies, candy, and pie. I'm all about it. Check out 3 Square Cookers. It does everything, included food-proof yogurt, and then just good product blend of yogurt cultures. If I can trust myself and get the spoon up to my lips, I'm like Debra's daughter, Katie, and my grandson's like that too. If I get a thought in my mind that I can't get the spoon in my mouth, I'm a texture eater and a visual eater. If I think someone's hidden something in there, I'm like, and I just can't even get the spoon to my mouth. It's just unusual. Oh, is Pickerick here? Bye. We appreciate you much. Thanks for stopping in. I thought I seen Pickerick. I wanted to tell you we've been talking about Scooby-Doo. Hey, how are you? I was wanting to know, did you get your mail today? Because I sent you something, and I think you're supposed to get it today. Always hiding veggies. I know, but if I know it's in there and for some reason it's bothering me, I can't even eat it, even if I cooked it myself. I am a texture eater. Not that I don't like certain textures. I get these thoughts in my mind because my mom used to do stuff to me. She liked to eat diet food. She was a chubby diet food eater, and she would buy all these really expensive products and try to trick me into eating them because I don't eat. In my mind, I can't stand the thought of eating Crisco. There's certain foods I can't take the thought of eating. Got the mail, but it wasn't in there. Oh, I hope you get it tomorrow. It's pretty funny. I thought it was really funny. And when I seen that card, I thought of you, and I was like, I got to get this card. It's so funny. But what I was saying is, I'll eat just about anything, but my mom did so much stuff to me as an adult. I'm not talking about as a child. I would come over and she would say, hey, try these marshmallows. And I would sit there and eat the whole bag, and they had like sugar alcohol in them, and then I'd be miserable for 2 or 3 hours. And I would tell her, Mom, I can't just eat anything. You can't be tricking me like that. Because, when you think you'd go home, you can eat whatever you want. And she would buy diet whipped cream and put it on everything. And margarine. And there's certain foods I can't eat. It bothers me later. So now I worry. I'm like, okay, what's in this? So I have to be careful, and the thought of making my own yogurts just scares me. And I know that would be my best frugalist way. So I am going to take your advice, and if I can get my mind set, it's okay to eat it, I'll be able to do it. I'm sure of it. Well, guys, I'm going to get off here a little early because I want to go in and talk to the school nurse before I pick up Noah Boy and make sure that he didn't have any complications or problems. And she's a real good person. They have a full-time school nurse. And there's a lot of times I just want to kind of touch base with her because, Noah Boy's mom is away and he misses her much. And I think that's what grandmothers are for. I do. I think that's what grandmas are for. They fill in. Because, women, they have babies, as their family grows. And the grandma's usually the one there, to help out while the mom's away. And but she's away for an extended stay. And I like to touch base with the school nurse because she would know what to do. Everyone, it was so nice to be here. I hope this was a smooth upload. I hope everything, sounds right when we're all done. Bye-bye, Pickerick. I am so glad I got to see you today. I really miss you much. I'm wanting to catch one of your live streams because I would like to come on your panel. I enjoy you so much. I like talking with you. I want to learn more about you. Bye, Family Loveless. So everyone, if you'd like to say bye to everyone, that would be great. And at the end of this video, when I get it uploaded, I would love it too, Rick. I really would. I haven't been able to get up early enough to catch you in the morning because I've been working too hard. Belle, have you tried old-fashioned bone broth? You know what? I really want to do that too. I seen that, and I can't remember who I seen it on, but I had wrote myself a note. Thank you for reminding me. We can get it at Schnucks. You can't get it just anywhere, but we can get it at Schnucks, and I want that because that's something I can get past my mind and eat it. Because I love soup, and I actually like the flavor of bone, the innards of bone. Goat. I had a goat stew one time, and it was so good. So thank you for reminding me of that. Do you know we have to help each other? We do. We have to help each other. She makes it all the time, Bone Bro. Do you make it with real bones? Because I almost bought some ham bones because I thought that would make a really good broth. But I actually like to dig the marrow out and eat it. And I seen that you can buy marrow frozen and throw a couple in soup and make your soup even better. Brown Dwarf, so nice to see you. Greetings, greetings. We have to go because I'm worried about Noah and I want to go talk to the school nurse. But I wanted to tell each and every one of you, I appreciate you. I really do. Put your contacts underneath this video because everyone got to chat. And I want to make sure that we also get to subscribe to each other. And I appreciate you. I really do. And I'll talk more about probiotics as the time comes. I'll do videos. And then you can give me your knowledge. I can give you my knowledge. And we can Google everything else. I just rather talk to a person and their experience than just use, my own books. And then I found a cookbook that used to belong to my grandma that I want to talk about more in future videos. Catch me. I'll look that up. I'll have to Google it because I don't know what it is. I'll have to look it up. Some words I just haven't got back yet. I probably knew them, but I don't know them anymore. 2 pounds of bones, 1 gallon of water, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and boil it. Ooh, apple cider vinegar. I heard that's really good for you, and cinnamon. I don't want to invest in a whole bunch of stuff that ain't going to work for me. I want to try to come up with my own cocktail. So I am going to make a food journal and figure out what's upsetting my system, add one thing at a time, and come up with my own concoctions, which can change as the seasons roll. But I appreciate you guys. Thanks for stopping by. I'm closing out this video, and I'll see you next time. Oh, apple cider vinegar's got probiotics. See, I need to do some studying. I do believe DIY gardening has the hookup. So we'll have to add you to what I need to be studying this day. Thanks again, guys. Bye.